Well, my name's Pete Hill, and part of the I am the Black Country Ale Tairsters organiser, and there's a group of us travel all around Great Britain, and we've been doing it for 41 years now. And it all started back in 1984 when Banks's and Hanson's, a local brewery in Wolverhampton, they got a map out about this big, and they got 250 pubs on it. So my dad turned around and says, why don't we visit everyone and raise a bit for charity on the way? And when we finished the 250, see how we do. So we raised £500 for Russell's Royal Hospital in the day in Dudley, and then somebody said, why don't you finish every Banks's pub in Great Britain, England, Wales? And there was 751, so we finished them. And we raised some more money for different children. There was all these children's hospitals, local children's hospitals. And then we said we'll round it off at 1,000. So we got in touch with Banks's, and it was a pub over Birmingham, the Wharf in Birmingham, at the time, Banks's. And that was our 1,000th pub, and was going to finish. And then somebody gave me a map of every pub in Hereford and Worcestershire. 1,007 I think was on it. So we went and visited all them for different children's hospitals. And then when we got to 2000, there was a chap who got in the Guinness Book of Records for visiting 3,000 pubs. Stanley somebody, I forgot his name now, by public transport. I'd have loved to have met him, but he ought to be. And Dad says, well, why don't we go around the coastline of Great Britain and have a drink in every county in England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland? So we did, and we did. And by now it all started developing into a serious hobby. We all started collecting photographs and memorabilia from the pubs and everything. And then Dad wanted to visit every pub in England, and I said, Dad, you won't live long enough. I said, what about Wales? He said, go on then, we'll go to Wales. And we was in Wales 7 years, and we visited every pub in Wales. And we raised £11,000 for different hospitals in North Wales, Mid Wales, and altogether it was £11,000 just by asking for pounds. We're still asking for pounds, and even today I ask for pounds. It's just a bonus. So after that, we finished in 2013 every pub in Wales, and 6 months later Dad died, but he achieved his ambition of visiting every pub in a country, which is great. So I decided I'm now on my own. What can I do? I know I'll visit every island off Great Britain and Northern Ireland that's got a bar on, or a pub. I think there wouldn't be many. I ended up spending 5 years in 69 islands there was all around Great Britain, and I had to get to some twice, like the Shetlands twice, Orkneys twice, Outer Hebrides. It was hard work, but I had to do it for a national charity then, and I did it for the air ambulance. So they got £4,000, and then when I finished every island, I thought, well, what shall I do now? I know, I'll visit every pub in the 2020 Good Beer Guide. So ever since 2020, I'm still on 2020 Good Beer Guide. And again, it's for the air ambulance because it's a national thing, and I'm up to £6,000 at the moment. So I'm hoping to finish in the near future. So if anybody's interested in the end results, I'll let you know. Right, my favourite pubs, I'm coming down to it. Well, obviously the Rising Sun in Tipton is my favourite pub because it's my local. But on my tours, I only went Sunday, funny enough. I went up North Yorkshire, and I did 32 pubs up North Yorkshire. I got back Sunday night, and I went to see one of my favourite gaffers of all time, and his name's Alan East, and he runs the Yew Tree pub in Calden in Staffordshire, which is between Leek and Ashbourne. And I first met him 1987, and it was pub number 1052, and he's still got my card on the wall. So I'll go every year to see how he is, because he's now 88. And I went Sunday, and he was sitting there where he always sits, and we had a good chat, and it was nice to see he was okay, and I'm looking forward to his 90th. How long am I going to carry on going? That's the problem. I should imagine when the beer runs out, but or something runs out, we'll see what happens. But I've got no intention. I'm certainly going to get to 25,000 pubs, but we'll see how old I am, or if I'm still walking. So we'll see what the future brings, eh? But I should still do it for charity anyway. So that's all this about. Cheers. We got it.